What is up, people? It's your boy NATZ, aka the Hidden Legend, and I'm back again with another good video for you guys to watch and to always tune in. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. So, is there such thing than bad art? Right? Is there such thing than bad art? And really and truly, I'm just answer the question straight away. No, I do not think that there's such thing than bad art. I do not think there's such thing than bad art. I do not. I really don't. And I feel like those that claim and believe that there's such thing about art are the opinionated people. One thing that all of us fail to understand, one thing we all lack to do as humans. Now, this is not just a generation, this is historically. We fail to put ourselves in other people's boots. It's always about what we think. If we don't like a particular song, the world shouldn't like it either. If we don't like a particular movie, the world shouldn't like it either. If we don't like a specific type of fashion, everyone else shouldn't like it either. We're all so entitled into what we like, into what we want. And that's basically what it is. We're not looking through other people's eyes. We're not putting ourselves in other people's boots. There's a lot of things that I don't like. A lot of things I don't like. Plenty. But I say what separates me from the majority is that I can understand why someone else would disagree with me. There's plenty of artists, there's plenty of movies that I really don't like. I don't. But I understand there's a flip side, there's the other side to the coin. Where I can understand why someone else would like that movie, why someone else would like that song, why someone else would like that musician. And I feel like that's a common issue that we're facing currently. Is the fact that we're not looking into other people's, we're not putting ourselves in other people's, perspective into their boots. Which is why there's so much clash, there's so much drama. The issue is to judge those that disagree with you. It's to hate those that disagree with you. I feel that's a massive issue. And it definitely needs to be resolved sometime soon. But anyway, I have examples. I have a lot of examples to give. And my first example is obviously music, because usually I was about to put this video into 2 parts. I was about to put the video into 2 parts, but I was like, nah, let me just do everything on one video. So obviously my examples are in music. I have music and current media. Those are my examples. And yeah, and all of these examples is to prove my point of why, there's no such thing about art. Lil Uzi Vert, that's my first example. Lil Uzi Vert. Now, I'm sure we all know who Lil Uzi Vert is. Very popular right now. He has trending music. His music on YouTube hitting millions of views. He has millions of subscribers. He's getting a bunch of streams on Spotify. He's a well-known mainstream artist. Yeah, well-known mainstream artist. Is Lil Uzi Vert my favorite? No, he's not my favorite. He's not. He's not my favorite artist. He's not. Now, not long ago, he performed at the Rolling Loud concert. This, for 2023. I think it's a festival that they host. I think in Miami, I assume. There's massive festival that they host, and he performed there. And a lot of people were annoyed. A lot of people were pissed off at his performance. A lot thought that his performance was blasphemous. A lot thought that he was mocking, God. And he was just pushing the devil's agenda. That's what a lot of people thought about that performance. He was pushing the devil's agenda through his fashion, through what he said. A lot of people did not like it. Especially a lot of Christians didn't like it. And are they wrong for it? No, absolutely. And I think, he obviously knows what he's doing. Lil Uzi Vert knows what he's doing. and he knows that he's annoying. He knows who particularly he's annoying. But for this video, for the video's sake, I'ma flip the coin. I'll flip the coin. Yeah. Though what he's doing is terrible, and many Christians like myself were not in support of it, Lil Uzi Vert still has dying heart fans that love him to death. They love him to death. They love his music. They vibe to his music. And me being an artist, me being someone that creates, I can't judge them for it. That's their idol. That's who they look up to. He still has fans at the end of the day, and he's still doing what he loves to do. Second example for music, Travis Scott. Now, Travis Scott, similar to Lil Uzi Vert, you know, a lot of people have issues with Travis Scott. They feel like Travis Scott too is pushing, you know, devil agenda. That's what a lot of, you know, especially religious people believe that. But at the end of the day, he's still making music. He's still doing what he loves to do. He's still getting plenty of streams on Spotify. He still has millions of followers on IG. The guy's living his life. And this is all after the incident 2 years ago in his Astro concert, where 8 people died that night and 2 died in hospital the following day. At his concert. Like, can you imagine 8 people dying at that concert? Basically 10 people died pretty much at that one concert. And a lot of fans, a lot of people that were there felt this energy, this dark energy in his concert. Now, I wasn't there, so I can't really say that much. But from hearing what, you know, people that were there was saying, it was not the best place to be. And, you know, I do not intend to be in a concert like that ever. But I cannot deny that Travis Scott has a lot of loyal fans. He still has fans that support him to this day. If you're passionate about something, especially when it comes to music, and I want to talk to the artists right now, if you're passionate whatever type of music you want to make, you always reap the benefits of it. 100%. You're always going to get a group of people that will still love it. They will still love it. Like, I may find it trash, but a lot of people will love it. That was music. That was, music. I use those 2 artists for a specific reason, because they still have loyal fans that love them for what they do. Alright, media. You have Andrew Tate. Not long ago, Andrew Tate was accused for human trafficking and rape. In December last year, he was accused of it. And a lot of feminists do not like this guy. They hate this man. You know, a lot of females do not like this guy. You know, Andrew Tate is very bold and he's very firm on his beliefs and on his opinions. And a lot of women do not like that. But guess what? Just like Lil Uzi Vert and Travis Scott, he has die-hard fans that love him to death. You know, Hustlers University. His organization even signed up for it. They pay money monthly. And he charges a lot. Because he still has loyal fans. Because at the end of the day, though those feminists hate him, they have to understand that he still has loyal fans that will support him. They will always back him up. Now, this guy was accused for doing horrible things. But he still manages to have people that support him. He still manages. This is the exact same situation with Lil Uzi Vert and Travis Scott. They have haters, but they still manage to love all of these guys, to love all of them. So Andrew Tate is another example. He just says, my last example that I want to give is pretty much an obvious one, but I'm just I'll throw him in here. Donald Trump as well. You know, he was president from 2016 to like 2021. And during his time in office, you know, he had a lot of, like, for him it it was kind of equal, the amount of hate and the amount of love he was receiving, because there was a lot of Trump supporters that supported him, that wanted him to be president, and there was a lot of people that did not like Donald Trump. They hated him. They still do to this day. They've been hating him for ages. And as much as those people that wasn't supporting him, as much as they hated him, bro, he still was getting the exact same amount of love. The exact same amount of love. Basically, to sum up this video, is there sustained and bad art? I think it's already been answered. No. I've given you Lil Uzi Vert. You know, he has his haters still doing his thing. Travis Scott has his haters still doing it. Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, all have their haters, that people that do not like them, hate their guts, probably wish bad things to happen to them. But the other side, the other thing is that they still have loyal fans that support them no matter what. So, what was my intention for this video? I just want to let artists know that though some people may not agree with your music or your message, you're still going to get fans at the end of the day. Though a lot of people may find it trash, you're still going to get a lot of people that will love it. You just have to attract to them, really. Same with and for the opinionated people, you just have to put yourself in other people's boots, really. You just have to look through their eyes and see why, and understand that though I may not like this is what someone else likes. So that's literally, the video's message. It's really just to encourage the artists and to just open opinionated people's eyes to what they really need to know. And that's it. It's been your boy NATZ, aka The Hidden Legend, coming back with more content. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like this video, drop a comment down below, and as always, stay legendary.